I have read 3 books with age gap in them. I'm going to share with you what those 3 books are and my opinions on the stories. Five Brothers. This book was like a maybe for me because it had a lot going on in it. It had so many stories happening and so many things that it honestly gave me a headache towards the end of the book. Was the story good? Yes, it was good. But it's just a lot to take in. And there was something I didn't like, and the first half of the book had a lot of it. The FMC and the MMCs, they were cruel to her. There is a difference to me between enemies to lovers, the banter. Dark romance has its own kind of genre of like the angriness towards each other, but then there's just cruelty and things that they would say that I'm like, it's just not kind. And it really isn't doing it for me in any way, shape, or form. After 50%, it gets really good, and then the ending closes it off. But by the time it finished, I had a migraine. So from the 3, this one was my least favorite. Still a good book. Older. Jennifer Hartman. You know I love me a good Jennifer Hartman. This one was good too. The story, it was a thick story, and it just took a lot to get to the ending. But you have the nice age gap in there. The ending just like, I feel like maybe 15% of this book could have been taken out. The story's pretty long and a lot of it was just like, just kept going. And it was the same thing. And I'm just like, get to the ending already. But overall, it was still very good. I love the story. One of my favorites. Birthday Girl. Another Penelope Douglas. See, the difference between this one and this one was like night and day. This one was my favorite. She did no wrong here. I have nothing bad to say about it. This book made me think like, am I an age gap person? Do I really love it? Do I, like, this book was perfection. 100% perfection. Like, Pike Daddy. Like, the fight, the internal fight he was having with himself. And when you see him physically, just like punching walls and just because he was trying to fight these urges, it's just like, it was so good. So good. This was perfection of what age gap books should be like. But yeah, these were the 3 books that I've read so far. I love age gap stories. So if you know of any other ones, please drop a comment because I want to read them. But if you haven't read any of these and you're interested in learning about age gap, start with this one. But then read them all. Happy reading.